Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to go over a few things you guys can do right now if you own a business to come out of this stronger than you went into it. And when I mean, I'm talking about this coronavirus pandemic that's really having a major impact on almost all the small business owners I know. All right, I'm Jonathan Federa and I really want to help you guys. One, if you're in an area where you're basically shut down because you're not an essential service, this is the perfect time to work on your business and not in your business. What do I mean by that? I'm sure there's some large projects you guys have been pushing off that if you worked on when everything does come back to normal, and I don't think it's going to be that long, they'll really make a big impact on your business. So what are some of those things? Well, you should be taking your time to review your processes, how you interact with your customers, making sure you have all your customers' information. To this day, I can't understand why a business owner doesn't have a way to keep a record of all their clients and all their customers, because this is the time to reach out to them, right? So there's a lot of things that you can do. Like, I'll give you an example, and we'll get into financing afterwards. I know that's a big topic right now of, well, how can I get money to stay afloat and keep the business open or ready to go when, everything does return to normal? And I'll get to that at the end of the video, right? These things are also important. So one, work on your processes, right? So what is how do you get clients in, right? Advertising right now. I don't know if you know this, but Facebook is giving away free ad spend to businesses. Look that up, start running ads, start collecting information, right? Two, I said this in other videos, but make valuable content. The more content you make in this period and the more you post it, the more likely when everything gets back to normal, people are going to come to you. Why? Because they have nowhere else to go right now. People are consuming content at a higher rate today than ever before because they're stuck in their house, right? So review how you bring clients in. What do your ads look like? What's your organic content look like? Make as much of it as possible, right? How do you contact and keep up with your clients, right? What does your hiring process look like, right? There's going to be a lot of people that are out of work. This is the time where you can go out and hire rock stars for your business, right? So think about how you find them. Is it Indeed? Is it a recruiter? What's your interview process look like? Who's your ideal employee? Work on your core values of the business. What are core values? They're things that you believe and align with, and you reward based on, if those core values are being met by your team, right? Like, so some of ours is always over-deliver, and making sure we do everything with integrity. Look at some of your systems. So your merchant services, make sure you're not paying too much. Look at your store. Is everything set up the right way if you're relying on foot traffic? This is a really critical time to step back and optimize your business, because as soon as this ends and as soon as it's back to normal, you want your business operating as efficiently and profitably as possible, right? During this time, you could be selling gift cards, okay? If you're a restaurant, having takeout would be a great idea right now. There's a lot of things that people aren't thinking of doing while they have this time off. And this is the time that you should be trying to get ahead of the competition, right? Think about, do you mail things out to your customers just to stay in top of mind and just to stay in touch, all right? What's the process look like after a client buys from you? What things can you add? What value can you add after that? These are all really important things to be focusing on. Now next, let's get into the financing and how you can get financing through this, right? We're going to be making some announcements on the SBA Disaster Relief Program. My initial thoughts on it right now are there's so many people going through it, and the SBA really, to my knowledge, has not lowered their standards. I don't think they're going to. So what you're having is a lot of people clog up one website, and I wouldn't personally be waiting on that, okay? When we have more announcements on the SBA Disaster Relief Program, I'm going to get them out to you, I promise. As of right now, I'm putting all my clients through traditional SBA loans because there's a lot more control over that process, right? That's one. Number two, personal loans. You can get personal loans, 1 to 5 year terms. A lot of my clients are taking those out right now because it's giving them a big cushion to operate in the next, call it 2 to 8 weeks. Next, any asset-backed financing. Asset-backed financing is basically when you have, an asset that you own free and clear. It could be property, it could be yellow iron, it could be equipment, anything like that you can use and essentially get financing off of if you own it free and clear, right? These are all ways to get financing now. All the lines of credit, for the most part, unless there really hasn't been an interruption in your business, for the most part, those aren't available, right? I've actually had clients, unfortunately, get their lines cut back because a lot of the lenders, a lot of the underwriters are very wary of what's going on. So to be smart, to be efficient, to be effective, you have to know what types of financing are available right now. So it's SBA loans, soon it'll be the disaster relief loans, personal loans, and anything asset-backed. In the event that your business really hasn't been impacted by this pandemic, there are options for you that we have. Most of the entrepreneurs and business owners I've seen to date really haven't, most people have been impacted, right? This is a time, if you are impacted or you're on lockdown, to work on your business. Don't sit back and just, let everything go. This is a time to get ahead. A lot of people are worried, a lot of people are scared, and I'm telling you, I don't think, this isn't something that's going to end the world, right? This isn't something that's going to end the economy. The media has way overblown this thing, and what you do while you have this time is going to make all the difference in the world. There are people that are going to use this opportunity to work on themselves, work on their business, and come out of this better, bigger, and stronger, and I hope that's you, right? Don't fear the media thrives off fear, right? Don't fall into that trap. There's always something positive you can do, and that's what we're counting on. We'll come together, we'll make this out better. All right, I really hope that you guys are getting this message because I don't want people to live in fear. That's not a way to live. Look for the opportunity. What's the opportunity? I have time to work on my business. I have time to review everything. I can get financing to help me get through this. All right, we're all going to make it through this. Thank you.